Welcome! Today we are going to tackle one of the biggest challenges in SAP inventory management, how to make a silent system, well, speak. We're going to transform it from this silent black box into a smart, automated communicator that actually works for you. So let me paint a picture. You post a really important goods receipt. You're expecting a slip to print out, maybe an email to shoot off to the team, and then crickets. Just silence. Sound familiar? Oh yeah. We have all been there. It's probably one of the most common headaches for anyone learning or working in SAP MM. But here's the secret. It's not a bug. Your system isn't broken. I promise. That silence, it's just a sign that some configuration is missing. SAP is literally just sitting there, waiting for you to tell it what to do. Think about it like this. Under the hood, there is this incredible, powerful engine that's designed to handle all of this stuff automatically. It's all revved up and ready to go. The only thing it's missing is a roadmap, the instructions from us on what to do when we post a movement. And that engine, that central control panel for every single communication that comes out of the system, has a name: output determination. And let me tell you, this is the concept that's going to take you from just being a user who clicks save to a designer who actually architects automated workflows. So what is it really? Well, output determination is an automated process, and it uses something with a kind of fancy name, the condition technique. But don't let the jargon scare you off. Just think of it as a really smart set of if-then rules. You know, if this specific thing happens, then the system does that specific thing. It's the brains of the operation, deciding what to send, when to send it, and how. And all of this happens in the blink of an eye. Check it out. A user posts a goods movement. Instantly, the system flips open its rulebook. It asks, okay, what am I supposed to do here? Print a slip, send an email, then it hunts for the exact condition that matches the data. Aha, it's for plant 1000 and it's movement type 101, found it. And bam, the output is triggered. The printer starts humming or the email gets sent. It's that fast. So let's get practical. The first type of output we can control are the system messages you see right on your screen. Yep, it's not just about printing. It's about taking charge of the warnings and errors your users see every day. This is where you get to customize the whole user experience. You can take a standard SAP message and decide exactly how your team should see it. Is this a critical, show-stopping error? Or is it just a helpful little warning? Or, you know what, maybe it's just noise and you want to suppress it entirely. You have that control. A perfect example of this is the missing part check. When a crucial part comes in, you can configure the system to automatically email the MRP controller. But here's the cool part. You decide the level of detail. Do you want them to get a separate, detailed email for every single missing part? That's what we call non-summarized. Or would they rather get one single clean email that lists all the parts that just arrived? That's summarized. It's all about delivering the right information without all the noise. Okay, so controlling on-screen messages is cool, but now let's get to the main event, generating those physical goods, receipt slips, and automated emails that are the absolute lifeblood of any warehouse operation. And believe it or not, the entire journey starts with one tiny little checkbox. It's the print indicator, and you'll find it in the movement type configuration. You got to think of this as the master power switch. If this switch is off, I don't care how fancy your other rules are, nothing is going to print. It's the first, most fundamental step. So once SAP knows it should print, how does it know where to print? Well, it has this really sophisticated search logic. It acts like a detective. It can look for a printer assigned to a specific plant and storage location. It can get more specific and look at the user group. It can even be set up just for a specific user. This layered approach gives you incredible flexibility to make sure documents end up exactly where they need to go every time. Okay, now, for all of you learning or working on SAP S4HANA, this next part is absolutely vital. Everything we've talked about so far is the classic foundational way of doing things. But S4HANA brings a newer, way more powerful framework to the table that you have to know about. So, let's put them side by side. On the left, you've got NAST. That's the classic technique we've been talking about. It's robust, it's been around forever. On the right, you have the new S4HANA Output Management. The big difference here? It's modern, it's all in one central place, and it was built for the cloud. And here's the kicker, for cloud versions of S4HANA, this new way is the default. It's the future. So if you're going to configure outputs for inventory in S4HANA with this new framework, this right here is the golden key. The technical name you have to remember is application object type goods_movement. This is what you'll pick in the configuration to manage all your rules for goods receipt slips, emails, you name it. Seriously, write that down, remember it. All right, we have covered a ton of ground, from the classic technique all the way to the new S4HANA framework. So let's just boil it all down to the most important takeaways. The most important thing to get from all this is that your role has shifted. You're no longer just a user, you're a process designer. You now have the toolkit, that if-then logic, to control exactly how the system communicates. You can direct printouts to the right place, you know how to embrace the future with S4HANA. Basically, you are now in charge of the conversation. So, I'll leave you with this thought. You now have the keys to the engine. You know how to make your SAP system talk and talk intelligently. So the real question is, what are you going to build? What's the first manual email, the first piece of paper someone has to walk across the warehouse? What's the first annoying phone call you are going to eliminate with smart automated output? The power's now in your hands. Go automate something amazing.
Welcome to